Hi, this is Mandy from SunflowersAndDors. Welcome back to my channel. Really good to have you with me. So today is the first Wednesday of 2024. Hang on, I just need to alter this a little bit. It's better. I'm trying a new setup. Okay, I think that's it. So yeah, today is the first Wednesday of 2024, and I've decided for Wednesdays I am going to try something new. So I just need to plug you in. Oh gosh, you're not having a good moment. I'm going to start something new for 2024. And that is, I wanted to try and do something that was inspired by others, as is a lot of the things that we create. But I didn't want to just leave it there. So I am going to be working with Roxy's weekly challenge. Roxy did a weekly challenge, started it in 2023. That was her restarted her weekly challenge in 2023, and I didn't get a chance to do any of them, but I have looked and played with a few bits and pieces and absolutely loved the concept. So that is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to have a little bit of a play, but I'm going to have a bit of a play on play, if you know what I mean. I'll explain that right now. So Rachel decided that she was going to try and create as many pieces as she could in 40 minutes. Excuse me. And that was an absolutely fantastic opportunity to create a load of ephemera pieces ready for your journals. So what I thought was, I'm going to recreate what Rachel has done, and then I'm going to have a play with it and see what else we can do with it. So the first thing Rachel did when she did her week 1 of 2023 was she created 4 pockets out of 1 sheet of book page. So she started by taking her book page, folding up a little of it here to reinforce, and she did that with some glue. I will link Rachel's video below so you can see that if you haven't already, which I'm sure you probably have. I should use book pages for this. Okay, so she's folded over this first piece here to reinforce, and then I'm going to flip this over and do the same on the other side, but this time it's going to fold over, and it's going to fold over the other way. So the one flipped over, and we turn the paper over and flip it over the other way, if you know what I mean. So our first piece folded over here, our second piece folded over here. And then what Rachel did was she folded her paper about, I don't know, not quite half, not quite just half, over half, to give you this kind of look here. And then she folded this back on its side like this, okay? Then she glued down the 2 ends here. And the fact that she flipped this over here, the idea then was that she would attach that to her journal page like that, and it would give you 1, 2 pockets there, 3, 4 pockets there. Now, if you attached it, that's if you attach it down the side and across the bottom. But if you just attach it down the bottom here, you potentially get a pocket here and a tuck spot here. And then when you flip it over, you get exactly the same. And then Rachel dressed these up and made them really beautiful, just with scraps and stuff. And it was absolutely, it looked fabulous. So that's the idea, is to create something similar to that. Now, I have a load of this paper. I bought a pad and I had a load of this paper left. That I don't really know what to do with as such. So I thought I will have a go at using some of this for some of the earlier pieces. And that'll give us some slightly bigger pieces to add to our journals. So again, I'm not measuring. All I'm doing is I am folding up. It's not quite A4 sheet, it's smaller than A4, but I'm going to fold that up like that. I don't have to reinforce these pieces because it's not book paper. It's pretty sturdy. And I am then going to do the next step, which was to fold these back on themselves. Okay. So at that point, if I applied that to my journal page, like that, again, apply it down the bottom, and I get a pocket in here and a tuck spot here, and then exactly the same on the other side. But there's a number of different things you can do with this, different ways you can use this. So I kind of figured I like that. I like the fact that it's going to give me a pocket. And it's a crossover pocket piece. Yeah, it's quite cool. But what else can I do with it? So, I am going to glue these two flaps down first of all, which will give us our pockets. Like that. I'm still going to have it going across a page like that, but instead of just gluing it down here and across here, which is what I'll do to give me a pocket here and a pocket there, and I might even just do a divot there. And I'll do a divot there. So we know we've got two pockets. But instead of just leaving it at that, I'm going to change up the other side. And what I'm going to do is, instead of having just a pocket here, which I will still have, and attaching this to my page to give me another pocket, if that makes sense, I'm actually going to create a little notebook to go on the inside of this, like so. So I'm going to get some coffee dyed paper. I am going to fold that, and I'm going to fold that. I don't want it to be too thick because I don't want the profile to be too much for my journal. So I don't want it mega thick. Only a few pages. So I'm going to cut that there. I'm going to cut that there. This will give me 4 sheets of paper. I am going to stitch across the top, and I'll be right back with you. So I've just stitched at the top of that, and I am going to glue it to my page. Like that. So again, I've still only used one sheet of paper. I've added an extra one sheet of paper for my little notebook. And this will go on my page like this. So this will be my journal page. Like Rachel did with hers initially, and it was a lot more pretty than that. It was to have it as a fold over piece there. I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to have a fold over piece here, like that. I am going to glue this down here and across here, so that'll give me two pockets, one there and one there. And then I am literally going to also glue it just along this corner piece here, or this end piece here, and that will then give me another pocket here and a flip out piece here for my journal with a little notebook on. So really turning a fabulous idea for mass makes, just taking it that little bit step extra, and I've removed one of the pockets, so we've still got three pockets, but instead of that fourth pocket we've got a flip out notebook. If you really wanted to, and if I had paper left over from the same kit, I would probably create a little pocket underneath here, and you could always create another, perhaps a nice little vellum pocket on the front there. But really simple, quick idea. So as I said, based on Roxy's 2023 week 1 weekly challenge, and just rehashing that a little bit and creating something a little different for your journals. That is going to be the idea. It's going to be a really quick and simple project every Wednesday. It would be great to know what you think. See whether or not that is going to be something that interests you guys. I hope it is. But that's the idea. Is we will come up with some simple ideas each week based on the fabulous Rachel's videos. And that is that. So I'll leave it there. I'm not going to drag these on. As always, stay safe, be well, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, bye for now.